We have found it, y'all. With over 19 builders and 25 different model homes, we chose the 3 not only best deals, but the most insane houses I've ever walked through. And I'm gonna spill the beans really quick. Yes, they're in the 400,000s. In fact, some of them are in the $300,000 price range. These are 2-story homes, some of them upwards of 3,000 square feet and over the top luxurious. But that's not all. You wanna know where we're at? Let's get up in the air. That is right, we are in Sunterra Katy, Texas, where every day feels like a vacation. And the best news is the Soul Club is finally open. We're talking about 2.7 acre crystal clear lagoon. This water is oh so clear. You can paddleboard, you can kayak, and guess what? They even have white sandy beaches. Now there's one other thing here I need to talk about, but first, this is the most insane floor plan I've ever seen. You guys have actually never seen in that house. It's not my favorite. The second home that we show down there, holy moly, over the top luxurious. And the prices here, you just can't beat them. Now, there's one other thing. When we go down to that house, not only are the prices insane, they have a new incentive program going on that just started today that may have the lowest interest rates you will ever find. But more on that later, because something else just happened in this community. Not only do you have the crystal clear lagoon, you've got the retreat. This is actually gonna have a full lazy river resort style pool with water slides. You got them splash pads, you got a clubhouse, fitness centers, yoga lawns. I'm talking everything. And today, again, we chose the 3 best houses that we thought for best bang for the buck. Guys, you do not wanna miss one feature of these homes, and especially this last one that we get you into. And also they have this exact model home for sale in a secret spot that we're gonna show you later on in this video. Massive, affordable, Houston, Texas new construction homes starting in the $300,000 price points and in crazy incentives. You just don't wanna miss this one. So we gotta do what we do every single week, and we gotta get you exclusive access. So, Jojo, get us into house number 1. Let's go.
All right, Jackson, here we are in Katy, Texas. More than that, we're in Katy Independent School District, and we have the lagoon coming at the end of this month. We're in May 2025.
It's basically done,
lagoon.
Joe.
We saw how crystal clean blue it is. Not only that, they have the retreat with the wave pool, or what? Not the wave pool, but the
it's called the Lazy River, Jojo.
Lazy River, my man.
Get lazy, baby.
So we're here right now amongst a plethora of model homes out here. Over 25 of them in the entire community to be exact. But we handpicked 3 of them, Jackson.
And why we start with this one though, Joe?
Well, Long Lake right here has a history with us, Jackson. These are one of the first homes that one of our first YouTube clients reached out to us back in the days and bought. And reason why is you get the most bang for your buck with this builder. On their 2 stories, they have high ceilings. They have a lot of modern features, just the space and everything that they do for the price, my man. They're also known, we've sold them all throughout the communities around Houston, Texas suburbs. They build in a lot of individualized neighborhoods that it's just them in the neighborhood.
So this is kind of nice. They can get the master plan community in Katy, still get that bang for the buck, Jojo. You got to show us inside, though.
Come on in. So as you can see from the outside, they build a very modern, traditional feel home.
Yep.
And when we walk in, you're going to see the same thing, but they have the light tones, every modern features to it.
So we got to love, you know, we love showcasing these where you get the maximum square footage, best bang for the buck.
Best bang for, look, there's so many to pick from, but we wanted to pick 3. One, what you get for the space, the luxury feel for it, and also the price point that you get, and some of them for the markdowns and the location that they're in.
Oof, it's getting juicier by the minute, Joe. Let's go in though.
Jackson, my man, come on in and take a look around.
We got something around this corner, that window there. I can't wait to show you that.
And you got a little peek of upstairs, so you're invited into tall ceilings to begin with.
Yeah, that's always impressive. I love when you can come into a house. Again, the camera doesn't show that a lot, but when you get that extra feeling, you get that ceiling height, and you get a little skywalk there. Wait till you see what it looks like from out there. I love this layout and floor plan.
I love the price point.
Ooh. We're getting
Anyways,
juicy.
We won't look in there. That's the sales office.
Yep.
You know where you get all the information.
So that would be the garage.
That would be the garage. Yes.
And this is not your entry point from the garage either. So this would actually be walled off we're gonna see what it looks like.
No, it'll
over
be right
there.
here, Jackson.
I think we got a little. No, we got some sneaky,
that's right.
sneaky
That's
back
right.
there,
That's
Joe.
right. Okay.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I
That's
got you
right.
covered.
That's the utility rooms back there. I remember it. We sold this house before years ago. Here we are. We have the study right over here.
Yep. So it does come with a full office right away, and that's nice, Joe. Just so they're not going to be sacrificing a bedroom to get the office.
That's right. And then right here we have the stairway. We will go up there in a little bit.
Yep. Stairway away, and we got a
powder bath.
You got the powder bath. These are checking a lot of the boxes, Joe, to be able to come in.
It's a very functional, livable floor plan. Not only
Yep.
that, curb appeal wise and everything you get in. But here you got a formal dining room, Jackson.
Perfect. So you still get that formal dining. So when you come in, guys, you're going to realize you still get that office. It's 2-story. You're going to have the half bath, all of that, and then this is where it gets impressive. This is where they put kind of all their eggs in one basket. It starts to unravel a
little bit here. You have a massive island kitchen.
Yep.
I mean, most people today, they want the kitchen open to the den area, living area, and then, you know, for it to just sprawl up into tall ceilings.
Wait, tall ceilings?
Well,
Let me see.
You're in it, Jackson.
Holy moly. What was it last week, Jojo? We were talking, I was like, man, if I were to build the house, the layout, this one, now, we do have a primary over here. That other one had an office over there, which was really cool, but this right here, you have that massive, just beautiful kitchen, and then you get the big, tall, open ceilings. Obviously, we got to go out and check this bonus room and everything that's going on up there.
There's a new elementary school coming in, by the way.
Oh,
just a
little curveball there for everybody,
yeah,
Joe.
But hey, just kind of throwing it out there.
We're talking kitchens and upstairs, and then boom, new elementary.
Sometimes you just got to get hit like that, Jackson.
Sometimes you got to get the info. You know what else we got to curveball them with? That big old glass window back there.
Oh, okay.
So does that actually come with it, or is that just a model home feature, Joe?
You know, that is not their upgraded. That is their standard feature on this right now. So they do have this, they have one in inventory, this particular style, with this window right here.
That thing is a head turner. I love it. So,
we actually had a client in Balmoral in the other lagoon in Humble, Texas, and they bought this floor plan with the window as well. It had that.
Yeah, that is awesome. That is so cool. What a game changer. And instead of having the dividers, the normal.
I like it. I just love looking outside like that. You know, I'd probably do me some kind of plants and detail on the back end as well.
Oh, would you?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I'd have the barbecue and everything going on, but it is really, really cool. And not
or
only
for
that,
pool. Imagine having a sparkling pool back there.
I could imagine it. But we got the big windows up top as well, so a lot of natural light coming in.
And that helps for when you're on the second floor to have that light beaming through up there as well.
And we've got also one other key feature is we don't have any like angled roofs or nothing. It is just one big solid, open, super tall dining room. But I'm loving this kitchen, Jojo.
Yeah, you still get a gas appliance. You get an undermount sink. You still get the dishwasher. Obviously, all homes come with the dishwasher, Jackson.
Well,
However,
maybe that's not obvious to everybody.
You know what? Believe it or not, we're out in the field a lot, and a lot of people do ask, does the dishwasher come? Does the microwave? Does the stove? Yes, all these things come into a house out here.
And there might be some packages we talk about a little bit later, too. Now, one thing we love, Jojo, is counter space, and they're not
There's
lacking.
plenty of counters. I like when they have an offset counter space as well.
Me too.
You know,
Absolutely.
that really helps a lot.
Yeah, and not just like a wasted space one that's tucked back in a corner. This one with multiple outlets. I love this layout, and then you have the big tall cabinets above and below. Hey, you know what? I was researching top trends for 2025, and it's storage, it's extra cabinets. It's a big island to sit 4 to 6 people. This is checking the list, and then when they see the price of this thing, bada boom, bada bang, Jojo.
And you know what, Jackson? We're out in the field with clients, and that lines up with what you research.
Who would have thunk it?
Come over here. And you were right about this. You
I know
come
I was
in through
right.
here.
Wait, what'd you say?
You were right.
Okay.
Yes, I know. You know, we love to hear that all the time, right? You're right.
Look at that. You could almost make that like a little doggy.
I like the powwow room, right?
I mean, you wouldn't shut the door on the
No,
porch.
yeah, I would modify it. Put a modifier.
We did. We saw a house one time and they had like a half door.
We did.
But that's a really cool storage because you're coming in from the garage and let's say you just, I don't even know what, but
I could
boots.
use it as luggage.
Yep,
luggage space. You know, all the paper towels and toilet paper.
And people want storage in 2025. But you do come in, you know, you have the mudroom, you got a little drop station here, and you still get that walk-in pantry, which is really nice. Not the biggest we've ever seen, but anytime you get storage and shelves.
Oh, that's more than enough. That's ample space, you know?
And you gotta have your cases of water here.
You know how we do it, Jackson. We do fresh meats, fresh fruits.
Fresh meats, fresh fruits. Can't put that in the pantry. But just the view from the kitchen here, again, the massive island, guys. This is just, when you want that open floor plan, This one really checks the boxes there. Where's the JoJo going? Hey, we got a streaker. No, we don't. Take that out of the vid. No, just kidding. We got JoJo out here hanging outside.
You left me hanging.
No, I know. I was kind of making fun of you through the video, calling you a streaker, but.
Well, I didn't have the slide-in show today, so I figured I had to do something there.
Okay, we had to improvise. That's good, Joe. Hey, you still get that covered patio?
Nice covered patio, super wide. Doesn't just cover the window, it has more width to it than that.
Yeah, and check it out, just that big window. You don't see that a lot.
And solid brick.
Solid brick.
Wrapped around.
Okay, so I want to go upstairs real quick and show them what's up there, and then we'll hit that primary bedroom.
I like the upstairs because it's really got a real spacious game room.
Yeah.
And it's really nice. So are you pointing that way, Jackson?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, come on over here.
Well, you were telling us everything that they were going to see and kind of just ruining my moment. But so we'll head on upstairs.
All right, so you have a landing midway up, which is kind of cool.
Oh, this is a lot bigger than I thought.
Yeah, so you probably thought, oh, here's the game room. Well, Joe, that's not too much bigger.
Nope.
But come on over here and you get to see the space it does have.
Look at all these windows around. I like these little
right over here.
high boy windows, so it kind of gives you a little bit more privacy, but gets you the light. Yeah. And that way.
So now you have a dedicated, even though you don't have a media room here, you do have, playroom, video room. And then I would put desks over there or something like that.
Yeah,
for work,
game, whatever. But we go into some of these, Joe, and they got full dedicated movie theaters. That's amazing. But it seems like, especially the people that I know, where you go, this is a dedicated space that a lot of homes have, and it is one of the most utilized spaces.
If you go back to the way housing was,
yeah.
This is modern, but it gives you the space that's actually functional you need to live everyday life.
Especially when you got
the price.
2-story, because even now you go back to some of the older homes, 70s, 80s, 90s, it was just a hallway, bedroom, 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 that's it. So at least you're getting this big open space to kind of keep everybody out from the living room. But
and then they left this open, so you kind of have an open concept to see around versus like a closed drywall. Some of them are just drywall.
Yeah, that is crazy. I love the view of that. So you can kind of see over there into the bedrooms.
Then you still get another view sweeping around this way before you get to the bedrooms.
I love that.
It's
I always envisioned my kids being up here, me down, whatever, just nerfing them. Nerf gun wars.
Oh, yeah. I've done that.
Smoking them right there.
So our first house we had built like that, it was a 2-story when we had double stairways, and when the kids were smaller, we had Nerf fights too. Yeah, so it was good.
That's it. Hey, what a smart idea instead of having a wall. Just some open storage.
Yeah, it's really nice shelving, and then here you're gonna have nice 2 bedrooms here.
Okay, so we've got good sized bedrooms in here.
That's bedroom number
1.
2 upstairs.
Standard closet
It's
there.
your first bedroom upstairs, but you got 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, you do have 3 bedrooms.
Yes. What's nice is you got one that's all the way by itself.
Yeah, and you know what else is nice is you do have the full bathroom off here to the side, but even kind of coming into these bedrooms, there's this big kind of open landing spot right here, so nothing feels like squeezed together.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned, the old school way was this. It was a hallway, and a bedroom,
Yep, so you got space, and then the way you come over here, you get to see over there in the game room.
Man, that is a cool
The
look.
entry.
Yeah.
And then you come in here to a separate room where, say you have a child or a family member that needs to be away from everybody else.
I could think of 3 of my kids that need to be away, and I only have 3.
They all do.
Yeah, so, and again, we will be talking about stretching that budget, but you do have different flooring you can choose, different bricks, different tiles, different cabinets, and this is, just kind of going to show you that
we're not talking about 600s here.
Yeah, no, not close.
We're not even close.
Nope. So again, maximize space, and it looks like he was going to get to
a
nice
take a look
closet.
at that, Jackson. I know how important that is, my man.
You know what?
Linen closet.
Should we just kind of hang out and stare at it? No. But you don't see this every day. Seeing the big open concept walking in.
That's what I'm saying. This house right here in a 2-story plan, it just functions and flows really well.
Yeah, I can see why a lot of the clients, fall in love with this one.
And it's not the only one. They have some other really unique floor plans.
That's cool.
So I wouldn't even say just because this is the model, they do have some other houses that truly shine.
Perfect. Well, let's go check out the primary and finish this thing up.
That's right. I was ready to walk out the front door, Jackson.
We do that a lot, but one of us catches it. What you get? You looking for cookies or something?
Oh, yeah.
Joe?
All right, so again, you set your thermostat before, you go to sleep at night.
Not 75. Okay.
So here you are, you're in the room. It's on the back side of the house.
Yep.
You do have 2 windows. I do like a wall here because you get to put something else in the middle.
Gotcha. They do have the elevated ceilings. This is not the biggest bedroom we've ever seen by far, but check this out. One thing you don't know is it actually turns way back, so it gives you a bunch more space.
So yeah, you still got about a 2-foot depth right here.
Yep. So again, great size room. This is, we're talking almost like the starter prices, but maximizing, getting all of that space. We still get the high-end windows, guys. These are the ones you can unlatch, pop these things open and clean them.
From the inside and outside.
Yep. And let's see what we get in the old
here,
bathroom,
you're gonna get it, you know, you have a separate shower and tub. This is a garden tub.
Man, what's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong
tub,
with it. You got the obscured glass.
Obscured, shower, love it.
Double vanity sinks.
And they went with the same stained cabinets as they did out in the kitchen. Love the stain and the big old quartz countertop.
Toilet, and then you have a nice walk-in closet.
Okay, so here's the walk-in closet. Look at that. Check this out, guys. Hold on, I'm not even gonna turn you yet. We got a lot of space in here. This is actually pretty good. And you can tell they just almost put that shoe shelf against the wall, but how much bigger and more?
I mean, it's handy to have. And then you have your low voltage here, put all your Wi-Fi, all your connections right in here, tucked away.
Yeah, and this builder's the king of built-ins. Look at that little space.
Another
just
built-in.
like upstairs. So instead of having a wall right there, just kick it out a little bit. So really good sized closet. This is definitely bigger than my master closet, I'll tell you that much. I cannot wait to hear the prices of this one, Joe, but we got 2 more houses. And that third one, I'm telling you, I'm trying to tell you, you have got to see the layout of that one. What were you just doing?
This is the TV that looks like a picture frame. You know, it's got the remote here, you know?
Oh, but you were touching the side and it went dimmer.
Yeah.
Hey.
So you go watch your favorite shows right here. I'll change it to a zebra. You know, get the Toucan Sam.
Toucan Sam? Alrighty, well, let's go, Toucan.
All right, let's go.
Now, I have got to show you something because you won't believe it. Here on originalhoustontexas.com, if you did not know this yet, we have actually added to this website some incredible resources for people moving, relocating here. We're actually getting hundreds of people, literally hundreds, emailing, reaching out through the website, thanking us for this one thing. If you go right here to explore the area, we have the very first ever interactive map. So you have the ability to click on any suburb, anywhere that you're thinking about moving. Today we are out in Katy, Texas. So this is what's so beautiful. If you don't like where we're at today, but you still want to be in Katy, we've got so many amazing videos. In fact, we even did a mapping your move to Katy, Texas, so you can find that there as well. Here's all of the different master plan communities. The other thing that you must do if you're thinking about moving to Katy, Texas, you can go right here to these homes and you actually can start hearting these homes, any of them that you like, and it starts to create you a custom search just for you. So this actually uses AI, our built-in technology, and it starts to create a custom list of homes just for you, exactly the way that you want it. So make sure you guys go check out originalhoustontexas.com. And last but not least, if you are moving here and buying, you can just simply hit that buy tab. We are getting upwards of almost 5 of these a day from you guys, and they are loving it because you get to tell us exactly when you're moving, what your budget is, everything about you, and then we schedule that private one-on-one call with you personally, hop on the Zoom, our team does, and we go over the map in more detail than you could ever imagine. So I can't believe how many people are filling this out and raving about what it has done for them. And if you're local, hey, and you need some help, you can go right there to the Sell tab. Last but not least, do not forget, Wednesday nights now at 5 p.m. Central, mark it on your calendar, come join us. We're mapping your move. In fact, we were out filming today and a guy said, oh my gosh, I was in Korea in the military, moving here, and I watched all your videos about the map. It felt like I lived there. So I've got great map videos of Houston, but more importantly, Wednesday nights now, we're gonna go through the maps in detail of every suburb, master plan community. We're calling it Mapping Your Move to Houston, so do not miss that. Now, let's get back out to this amazing community. So as you can see, there is a string of houses down here. In fact, we really wanted to show this home here by Ashton Woods. We have always loved Ashton Woods. We don't show them a lot. They're not one of the big builders. Obviously, there's still, you know, Weston out here, so you have the opportunity to get Weston homes. We went in there and fell in love with that house, but they are not selling that model here anymore. They're selling it in a different community, and it is out here as well. So we're gonna show you that in upcoming video. coming really soon, so make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss it. But just wanted to show you, the Ashton Woods is out here. They don't have it. So then we came over here to Tri-Coast Homes, and this was one of the most impressive homes. It's just so luxurious in there and nice, and the incentive programs they have going right now were truly shocking. So this is for real. We're gonna show you, but homes starting in the 300,000s by this builder. If we're showing you this right now, you wait till you see what we show you at the end of this video. I think it's honestly one of the better deals I've ever seen on a home. But when you walk in, we've actually never shown this house before. I've never walked into it. It was really one of the most head-turning homes I've ever walked into as well. So I think it's really gonna appeal to the broad audience of you guys and really shock you. And they have 3 of them available, 2 of them in a gated community, 1 of them with a crazy lake view as well. So anyways, JoJo's gonna get us in here. Doesn't this house just look amazing? The curb appeal, and again, we're gonna talk all about this house here. JoJo, what is this monster behind you?
Oh man, it's a beauty, Jackson.
It's a beaut, Clark.
It's a beauty. So here we are, Jackson. As you can tell right here, this house is stunning on the inside, and not only that, it's for the quality, the workmanship. I mean, quality and workmanship's the same, but trust me, it's good, and they pay very close attention to the detail and the service that they give here with this particular builder. And I know you're probably looking back there at the incentives,
my goodness.
Jackson.
What is that?
That says limited time 4.5, but that's not it. That is old. Those signs are coming down, and if you wait a little bit longer, I'll tell you where they've actually dropped that rate down incentive to.
That's changing?
Again, this is Tri-Coast Homes, Jackson,
Yep.
and we're going to take a look around, but just to let you know, this is kind of almost something that if we were sitting down talking with you and you were going to come explore and tour, and the price point, the square footage, a 2-story home, these 3 right here would be in that same category to take a pick from to say, okay, what do I really like, and then where are they lot positioned and all that good stuff.
Gotcha. So a lot of opportunity, 2,800, 3,500 square foot homes, but in that more affordable price point. I gotta hop this flower bed real quick.
Yeah, because they're all pretty similar in a price point that we're covering for this type of size house,
Yep, check this out. You got just this beautiful kind of like architecture of the home. This is a real stunner, and there are multiple different elevations. Some people don't like this, some do, but I think almost everybody's gonna love what they see inside.
And this isn't the most favorable house, believe it or not.
Yep.
Usually it is the model home. They have some other stunning homes that are all-time favorites in the community that they sell.
Yep.
And not only that, they redesign it when they listen to the consumer on what they want in a house.
Dang, JoJo, let's go inside.
Jackson, my man, woo, come on in and have a look around. You're not just standing in the foyer, you're greeted into this amazing house with staircase, soaring ceilings right there.
Oh, that's what I love, JoJo. And we got some kind of baby door over here or something? What, we got
another one again. I just love these things, We always talk about the bow wow room, but
there we go.
Space.
Yeah, so they got this little closet here. Again, it's under the stairs instead of wasting space. You might as well put something there.
Powder.
And then
you got your powder bath right there.
Still get the powder. Now what we're seeing a little bit like that tick up in kind of the quality, the finishes. This house is just amazing.
And it's always a favorite when it's not right by the kitchen.
Right. So this would be walled off right there, JoJo. That's garage, correct?
That is correct. They're keeping some cleaning supplies here, but this, as you walk in, that's very traditional to have your coat closet right there as you walk in.
Very nice. So walk in, coat closet, storage, bathroom, stairs up, and man, oh, this layout here.
As you come through here, you're probably looking all around the house and not just focusing in where we're at, which is the formal dining room.
Okay, I love that they did this setup. I think that shows more of what you would utilize this space in today's day and age. Some people are gonna go formal dining. I get it, but for the most part.
But you don't have to.
You don't have to.
Because there's space over here.
This is something me and my wife have been going back and forth. Yeah. We have an older home and it's got like 2 of these rooms and you're like, what the hell did you even do with those things?
A sitting area is like a formal living is really great, especially when you have the holidays coming around. This is open to the main living area, to the kitchen, which you have a big table.
Hold on, Joe. Hold on. We got some really cool stuff over here we got to show them.
Yeah, you don't want to bypass
that. Man, you giving us all the
We're giving it all to you. But look at this drop station. It's tucked in here with a little door that makes you wonder what's back there. With a little door.
Books.
Isn't that a nice door space right here?
Like a little built-in library.
Yeah, I love it.
That's a great drop
And the
station.
shelving up top that I can actually reach.
And the kiddos. So this would be your laundry room here as
Laundry
well.
room here, yep, functions very well. I love that it has stowaway here. I'd probably put some my water bottles down here.
Water bottles, whatever. But this actually goes to show you, Joe, that this is the same size as almost every other one that we go. And they usually have a plug in the back for a fridge. But if you put a table the opposite way, it just makes it look bigger.
If you had this out, maybe you'd have a little bit more space for it.
Yep. But then you have a really nice drop station. They used an entire kind of square here, 4 sections for shoes. This is awesome. So, and this is not even close to their most popular plan. So they're kind of going, they're still building this on a few of the lots, but the ones that they have coming soon, oh man, but we want you to get the inspo, as they say, Joe, because this, I'm a big fan of it.
Love the windows on the back wall and surrounding. I mean, they're really every direction that I look, there's windows. So what does that mean? You get natural lighting coming throughout the house.
Yep. And you talk about big open floor plan concept. This is just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it
right
still
here,
has nice height on the ceiling. It stretches all the way through to the kitchen, accented with the beams up top.
Yep. What a cool layout. Now you have your kind of either your formal dining there or the way they set it up again. Just a great little congregating area.
I think you have a vision for that area, Jackson.
I'd like the vision. I like it. Here's just another angle. So you do have a great division here between the living room. Even though it's just one big open rectangle, you can tell with the ways the walls are shaped, some of these really nice edges.
Do you think you can squeeze a 96-inch TV on the wall over there?
We can squeeze whatever we want on there, Joe. We get the big projector. And then you have a dining table here that I think is more functional, especially for my family.
It even leaves room to stretch it out further.
Yeah, you actually could. And then you get the big
nice island kitchen.
And with the TLC, don't go chasing waterfalls right here. We get the
What is that, Jackson? What you know about no TLC? Chasing waterfalls, man. You think you got it going on?
Chasing I don't know. It just came to me. But we got the waterfall edge. Again, the reason we show that kind of stuff, though, Joe, is price point. They're going to be shocked at that. And to still have, the high-end, features to this, it's just amazing. Look at that space behind
right here,
you, though.
Again, you step up into a very spacious pantry tucked in the corner, which is nice and convenient.
Okay, so we got the big dog pantry in here. Got the custom wood shelf built in. Very good size, and I am just overly impressed with this. Now, Joe, they were mentioning to you, and you've worked with this builder, and they do full design. So if you wanted, different wall kickouts, ceiling height stains, this kind of countertop with the backsplash going up, they actually will design, right?
Yes, Jackson. So as we were talking, they would completely sit down with them and design it out with them, side by side.
So they have a lot of these plans already built in place, but the way that you can just add, different features to these, they do a lot of design.
But it's spacious in here. Man. I mean, you get a lot of room even between here, so enough for 2 people to pass through comfortably.
Yeah, we ain't booty bumping. We got the appliances, the really cool gas stove here, and this is actually something I noticed too. They not only did the countertops here, they ran it up as a backsplash, and they did it for the windowsills as well. I think, if you're somebody who's going to be in the kitchen a lot, maybe entertaining, and you just want people to walk in and go, dang, your house is awesome. This is going to be one of those homes that does that.
Yeah, I agree.
So, and I think the kitchen, the dining room, this main area here really just leads the way. Having those big, beautiful windows.
Pretty nice.
Pretty nice. Okay, that ends that tour. All right, so let's go upstairs and show them what they get, and then we'll finish off with that.
Yeah, I'm going to take them to the back patio too. It's pretty nice, spacious.
Gotcha. Yeah, and this is just a really cool layout, the way that they opened up, even the stairs here, instead of framing that off, in between this room and going to that living room, instead of framing it off, just having these little open windows makes it feel so much more spacious.
And as you come up, more windows again, and then you turn and another window and another, so that's great.
Windows, windows, windows. Here we go, and we got bonus room, baby.
We got a bonus room. I like that they put the wall here, kind of has a, a sound buffer.
Yep. Yeah. So this is one where you have a big congregating area, and then it's going to be all your bedrooms kind of off to the side there.
Correct. So you're going to have 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms.
We've got bedroom number 1, and instead, like the last one was more of like a sliding, again, about the same size of closet. This one just has pole doors instead.
Yeah, what they did to utilize space is you have a full bath in this one.
Dang.
So it lets you know when they build houses, these options are available in there,
Yeah, and this is super nice for bedroom. They even went with the really high-end, you know, quartz countertops. Got the full tile tub shower, so that's bathroom, full bathroom. Number one, what's this? Okay, that's your game closet, linens, towels, blankets. And we got a knockoff gravedigger. That's the bone crusher. I got some monster.
I don't know about no bone crusher,
I got
Jackson.
some monster truck, just fanatics.
I heard there
in
was
my house, man.
they were just in town.
Oh yeah, they're all over. They're here all the time, man.
So we
it's
got
Houston. They got a million
That's
things
right.
to do here.
Full bath right over here.
Okay, so now we have another full bathroom. So that's 2 full bathrooms upstairs, both with tile tub showers.
And this bedroom, I like the way this one feels. This is my bedroom. I picked this one.
Okay,
If I was a kid, you know, growing up.
This
so.
is the JoJo, and it's probably because they got the walk-in closet, so you can just throw all your stuff on the floor like my kids, shove it in there. Perfect.
All right, and then we have another one with the bunks, just kind of showing that utilize the space.
Perfect. And another closet there. So 3 bedrooms up, 2 full bathrooms.
2 full baths and a tray ceiling.
And a tray ceiling, and you still get that bonus room. So I love how this house still has all these bedrooms upstairs, this space, but I would say
Yes.
if your goal is more like that wow factor dining room,
Yeah.
living room, this one kind of shows that. And then what we go to next is gonna really be like kind of everything all
It's
combined.
gonna all encompassing, you know?
All right, last but not least, JoJo.
Last but not least, follow me towards the back of the house. But before we get into the primary room, take a look at this nice spacious
Man,
patio.
you just wake up in the morning, come out the door, and hit the burger station, Joey JoJo. Yeah, buddy.
Burgers, fajitas, you name it.
Yeah, we
cook it
grilling.
up.
We grilling and chilling, as they say, JoJo. So this one's got a pretty good sized patio. I like how it's actually kind of tucked back here behind the house here as well with the big ceiling. Gives you a lot more shade throughout the day, a little bit more privacy as well. So we got the big patio, and right next to it's your primary. Man, coming on in, look at that view. Always love that shot.
And last but not least, primary
come on.
bedroom, Jackson.
Now we got some space, JoJo.
Now you got space. You have tray ceiling up here, great windows with natural lighting coming in.
Yep, this is just impressive. I can't wait to show you that bathroom too, because it is really, really cool. And you think, man, when you go in, all you have is this little chunk. Well, they may be doing something behind the bed there, but they did the tray ceilings. You've got a really good sized room, the big windows here, right out, you know, opposite of everything else that's over there. And the upstairs, remember we went up, was all on that far side of the house. So you're not gonna have anything stomping up above you. And then when we come in, JoJo.
And then when you come in, you have just a nice spacious primary, separated double vanity sinks. You got plenty of space in between.
Look at that vanity. That thing's like a 12-footer there. We actually had the water closet, the old toilet right over here. Really good size.
And look at the shower. It is
Oh.
a mega shower.
And you know, okay, here's the thing. This is an awesome walk-in shower, and we are learning that majority of clients want showers nowadays. They don't even really care about the tubs as much. So build it. Oh, we did the old Michael Scott. Oh yeah. Bring us something, Joe. But I would imagine too, they do have floor plans and design to where, you know, if you want a tub.
That's right, yeah.
You know, I stayed at a place this weekend, Joe.
And what happened?
Well, I went to go take a shower. It was a walk, and guess where the mixer handle was?
Right underneath it.
Man, I got so, I mean, it was just like, I wish I had one like these houses
Why?
to show.
But why?
But why? So this one, you go in, turn it on, you ain't got to get all wet. Love that. But check this out behind you.
Behind you, right here.
Woo-wee. Now that's a big dog closet. So really nice. This is tucked back behind the house. They didn't, or behind the bedroom.
Yes, and then we always talk about, you know, you could even do your custom closet style. This
Yep.
has great space to do that.
Yeah, this is a really good sized closet. They obviously did some built-ins on that back wall there, but it's nice that it's not just kind of built in somewhere where they could fit it. They did it here. There's your exterior wall, right? And then you have the wall here for your bedroom, so they tucked it all behind. Really cool layout. Man, we got another house to show them, but this one is overly impressive, and I hope you guys are voting down below which house you like best. So
There's your green.
there's your green. Let's go check out house number 3. So we're gonna get you into that third house. I promise you, you don't wanna miss it. But here we are at the Soul Club. You get a full crystal clear lagoon, as you can see behind me, and this is just about to open. Now, you might be thinking, that's amazing. You get the whole lagoon, But is that it? No, actually on the other side of the neighborhood, and don't worry, you get access to both, is the retreat. So the retreat is gonna have your lazy river. It's gonna have all the tubes for that. You're also gonna have a bunch of tennis courts, sport courts. So not only do you have two massive water park features on either side of the community, in fact, you can see the lagoon just in the backdrop. Look at these parks you have. Now I love this because you got about 8 to 10 different pickleball courts right here, and you have these massive canvas tarps right here. So these canvas tarps are worth their weight in gold, keeping the sun off you. So you have this huge park area, all this turf. You got some horseshoes right here and a park. Now this is the backside of the lagoon. The other thing that we've been talking about and mentioning is Katy ISD. Two brand new schools. They're just about to open. In fact, you can see the massive, elementary school right behind me here as well. So you've got everything that you would possibly need in a master plan community. And finally, it's not just a concept. In fact, we came out here, man, it must have been 2 or 3 years ago. And this is the other side of the model home park. So you have Highland Homes, a lot of those major builders that we go. So this is a whole different section. And when we looked out from that, we saw nothing but fields out here. So it's cool to see that it's all developed. The lagoon is opening, the retreat's already open. And if you come on over here to Texas, you gotta learn how to play gaga ball. I didn't know anything about gaga ball until I came here. And now I smoke all my kids and their friends at the gaga. So now we gotta get you into home number 3 and show you just how impressive it is and these crazy prices and the best incentives we've seen yet. But before we do, I just gotta say one thing. All of this effort that JoJo and I put into these videos, the only thing we ask from you guys is that you take a second and hit that like button. That's what really helps us. And if you wanna know more about this area, right? We actually saw somebody who's moving here in this development and they said, we love your maps. I watched all your map videos. So what we're doing is a new segment called Mapping Your Move to Houston, Texas. So Wednesday nights, 5 p.m. Central, you can join us for our second video of the week. And what we're gonna be doing is basically vlogging an area, and then we'll go through and we'll dissect it on the map. And then Joe's gonna do a deep dive through the MLS to show you incredible deals and what the market looks like so you can make a really educated decision. So make sure you subscribe, don't miss that. Join us not only for Saturday shows, but also now Wednesday nights at 5 p.m. Mapping Your Move to Houston, Texas. Now, let's get into that third house. Let's go.
All right, Jackson, here we are. Last but not least, this amazing builder. You have not seen this floor. We have not showcased this floor plan before. And I wanted to take you in here because I was here last week, Jackson. Not only is this house gonna impress you on the inside, but they have some amazing inventory homes. I loved it because when I come out and talk to them and they tell me they have the same type of model home available, that's a plus. But not only that, 2 of them are in a gated community. And just wait on the last one.
Okay. Well, let's wait, but I think outside just impressive is the rock.
I mean, it speaks for itself.
The brick. We got 3 car. We got it all. It's checking a lot of boxes, Joe.
So it's, again, like I was saying, the price points, everything that's in here between the houses we looked at, these are great options out here. All right, Jackson, so I'm gonna take you inside, so let's go on in.
Ooh, this one's impressive, Joe.
Yeah, you get to cool off a little bit before you walk into the front door.
Hey.
Come on in, my friend, and take a look around.
Joe. Oh my gosh, this house.
So the minute you walk in, I mean, it just hits you in every which direction from high ceilings. You can see it partial, the breezeway up there.
Man.
But what's over here to the left?
First of all, I'm digging what they did here with the floors, the colors.
I like this. Yeah, I like these styles. You ever get a choice to build from the ground up? We'll see what's in an inventory. We can get you that color package.
We can get you whatever. Okay, so right away.
What's always a favorite is to have an additional bedroom downstairs.
Which we didn't see in the other 2 homes. Now they do have different floor plans that probably haven't, but we haven't seen that. So some people probably are like, man, I need that extra bedroom down there. And it does come, you got a walk-in closet here. Look at that too. We get the shift lack going up.
Yeah.
Okay, so bedroom number 1, automatically.
Bedroom number 1, you're gonna have a nice coat closet right here.
Okay, coat closet for coming in.
Usually I don't get to walk in with you on this, Jackson, but there's room in this bathroom.
Should we just squeeze together, JoJo?
On the first floor. You know, you got still a full stand-in shower.
All right, so we got the full shower. This is a full bathroom, and they did that killer tile on the floor. Swapped it over. This one actually has a tile shower pan, which is really nice instead of the plastic. Got that seamless glass all the way across there. And again, they are a little bit more high end too. We've got the really nice quartz countertop.
You're really digging the honeycomb style cabinet color, right?
Yeah, you know, I just like stained. Stained,
yeah.
I wish I would have done it on my, I almost look at it daily now. I'm like, man, should have done that.
Do not pass up the utility room.
Okay, I won't. So we've got this wall here, got full cabinets side to side, washer, dryer, and then we got a little baby corner station right here. Nice little fold station. Hey, you even got drawers, some stuff. So that's really nice to just have there. Now let's go back around the corner. Look at your modern door too.
Yep, nice door. It has some little privacy strips here as well. We'll bypass this area because this is your garage space.
Yep, 3-car.
And you're probably wondering, well, I know the bedroom exists, but do I get a study? Absolutely. So you come over here, right over here, private, and you get a study.
Okay, now that's really important, Joe.
Nice wainscoting design here.
Yeah. So in this office, unlike a lot of them, is tucked away here in the back. A lot of them are typically right when you walk in the house.
They're right when you walk in.
You may get more traffic. This one, you shut that door and you're just back here.
You can still see me.
Yeah, I can still see you.
It's still not private.
But if you need a little bit more of like a private office space,
yes, no, it is private
main
off
level,
to the side.
really cool.
And if you happen to get hungry, the pantry's right there by you too.
Now that's just straight up dangerous, JoJo. I think every person who works at home knows that that's danger. We may have to just frame this off.
Especially if you work from home and then you have the pantry right there.
Yeah, we gotta lock the fridge and we gotta frame this door completely solid. We don't need them munchies that close, but you got the big pantry all the way over here.
So why don't you come over here to the kitchen?
Oh,
Not
man.
only, I mean, the colors in here pop. The space is so functional. Island kitchen, undermount sink. But what's really cool, come over here, Jackson.
What?
Is we don't get to see this very often, but you get a view of the game room upstairs. So if you have your kids right there, you have access to them. Dinner's ready.
Man, this is an impressive
Dinner
upstairs.
is
I can't wait to show them that. But I'm, again, a big fan. I think we've mentioned this in the past few videos. You have the big, tall ceilings. So this comes up, this isn't like the 20-footers, but man, that's up there a good 15 feet, and it feels, 14 feet probably, and it just feels massive. And then you have your designated kitchen area over there. Beautiful, giant, oversized island, tons of cabinets, good space.
Good space.
And
Jackson, not only that, I mean, it flows all the way through, good windows, but you know what?
What?
There's a better view.
Where?
Let's go there now. All right, Jackson, so that is a view right there. Lake lot doesn't get any better to enjoy the house. I mean, come on.
And you know what? A lot of times, man, these lake lots, it seems like they go before the subdivision like even starts, man. It's like, it's cool to see a house that's actually for sale. We'll go over the price. You know what else I like, JoJo? These lake lots, man, they always got them big old lots with them fresh gates and fences.
Fresh gates, fresh fence.
Fresh glasses.
Come on, you got to have the fresh glasses out here. The sun is shining out here in Texas today.
That's right. And as you'll notice, we've got the big old patio right here with the big tall roof. They're wiring it in for the ceiling fans.
I mean, absolutely gorgeous. To the right is the retreat.
Oh, you got
As you
the
can
lazy
see, the
river.
neighbors right there to the left and to the right have the wrought iron fences.
Yep.
And get the view.
This ain't no small lake. Now, obviously, guys, they're going to come in here, scrape all this dirt out, get you some beautiful sod going, and you have just one massive lake in your backyard there. So, oversized lots. And just to show you we ain't lying, check this out, guys. It's almost done.
I mean, is it not just like the model home here? I mean, right down the hallway, you have the study. You have the 3-car wide garage, the open piece up top that we were walking through here.
Yep. And you get the primary there, but this was all open with sales, but now you can see you have this office back here. To this side, there's not only a pantry, they got an extra secret little hidden space in there.
A secret.
Ooh, come on.
Now.
Dang.
It's not that much more, but it's good enough.
But the good news is instead of a sales office, you can now see how big this 3-car garage. We're going to show you all 3 of these homes. They all have 3-car garage. In fact, that one's even a little extended back there, which is just amazing.
And it's nice coming in. And again, the retreat's right there.
Yep.
I mean, the lagoon's coming in. It's really nice. And yes, that's the lake lot that's available. But let's finish the tour, my man.
Man, you guys down with that little snappy to the new one? So what we're going to do is show you upstairs here. We've got this nice little division wall. Hey, you know what? I'm going to leave JoJo hanging up there. This is actually a really nice little space here too, and it reminds me, I had a little condo, you know, in the Beaverton, Oregon area, and it was, I mean, tiny, but it had a little section like this next to the stairs, and that's where I put my office. I was doing some work, small, just kind of put me through a little nostalgic point there. So you could put a little desk right there.
You're doing that video editing right there?
I was, man. I was just trying to survive back then. So anyways, you come up here. I love this.
Space. I know, it's great, and I love seeing still down to the kitchen, living area.
What a great
And the
look.
colors they did in here are phenomenal.
They really did, and I think it's crazy what just colors and design can do to just kind of warm a spot up. But again, you have this just really cool open concept. They went with the split railing here, obviously, but you get the whole lower level there, and then you come way over to this side.
You come way over here, and then you're gonna have 2 bedrooms here.
Gotcha.
Split in between a full bath.
We got bedroom number 1, and this has its own double door standard closet. We got a full bathroom upstairs, tile tub shower, which is really nice. Oh, and JoJo, the studious JoJo.
You know, it just feels so good in here. The AC is blazing.
Pop-a-locking.
It's pop-a-locking out here in May 2025.
I feel like we're stepbrothers. Like,
We're bunkies now.
we could put the bunks together and
That's right.
do a bunch of activities and karate in the garage. But you got the closet number 2, standard size here.
Well, that was nice. That AC is coming in really
And I
strong.
like the bedtime story you were reading me. Again, here's your walk-in from the outside. I love having this skywalk, sky bridge here. And this is just another carry-on view from the downstairs. A little bit more sealed off to the living room too, which is nice for sound.
Yeah.
But man, what a great little bonus space. I'm hoping this door is unlocked. It usually isn't, but I'm just curious. Ooh, do we got any storage space? Do we got anything?
No.
Yeah, we do. We got no lights up here. You know what though, JoJo? This camera does so good. It's got lights, and I got Go-Go Gadget lights. Boom.
Oh, those are one of those ones that takes a little while to kind of brighten up.
Yeah, a little warm up. So it does have a little bit of storage. I don't know, I always look at this because you gotta have storage. They got a really good landing spot here. You could put things if need be. Now let's go show them that primer. So that's 2 bedrooms up, 2 bedrooms down. A little bit different than the other ones with 3 full beds up. Oh man, this is impressive right here. What a view. Yeah, I like that, JoJo.
Yeah.
Okay, so it does have the covered patio out back. Let's see if it's anything different than what we've seen, which doesn't really look it. No, just about the same, a little bit wider. You've got the tall ceilings here, ceiling fan, all brick around the back. But man, we got a big old primary section back there.
We got a big old primary section. So let's go check out that primary bedroom. I love the catty corner fireplace.
Yep, a little bit, just different angles.
Yeah, because it allows room for a TV on the wall right there as well.
Yep, for show. Okay.
Oh, Jackson, this room is nice. It's comfortable, but I think it's what they do to the ceiling. They have a trade ceiling, recessed cans, a ceiling fan, and then they decor the ceiling.
Man, they did that little pattern there. That looks like the old Boston Celtics basketball court up top for all you basketball heads like me. But again, just a good sized primary bedroom.
Yep.
Not the biggest we've ever been into, but plenty of size. And whenever they do that tray ceiling, they kick that up. I'm telling you guys, when you walk in, you're like, man, that's a lot of room. That's all I need. Then we go to the bathroom.
We go to the bathroom. You still have a separate tub and shower.
Perfect.
Not the largest of primary bathrooms.
Nope.
However, highly functional.
Yeah, and that's what is cool about, I think, you know, the videos we do and we show is that we're not catering to any different size. Some people, this is all you need. This is just it. The last bathroom we were in was just massive, huge showers.
Yeah, we're just showing you what's available, what's important. You know, ultimately everybody that comes in makes a decision on what's important to them.
Yep, so we got the double vanity over here. And the good news is you have room with this floor plan to do the shower, to do the tub. You've got a massive window here, and then you come around and we got a closet with a full bench in the back, but about the same size as what we've seen in the other 2 homes for closet space.
Oh yeah?
Toilet back there and
linen.
Your linen. So I think definitely more impressive.
So it's a really nice plan overall, right?
Yeah, definitely more impressive, just this layout here and just how luxury it looks, you know, but prices, that's what speaks volume, JoJo.
Yes.
All right, Joe, as impressive as this house is, we do got to get the prices of 3
That
homes.
is correct.
We're calling you Three Homes Joe. Three Homes Joe.
3 homes. So here we are. First one we were out was Long Lake.
That's right.
And so the house that we were in, let me just go right into it, Jackson.
Okay.
It is completed. It was the plan, 264PR, 2-story, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bath with the study, standing at 2785 square feet.
Dang.
As you can see right here, like I mentioned, we're not in the 6s, we're not in the 5s. We're at 447,990 markdown.
That is the model.
And guess what?
home.
It's in inventory and it's on Blessing Drive, my friend.
Be blessed. Be blessed.
So-
And did they have 2 of those model homes, or I can't remember if there was 2 of them, but yeah, maybe it was one of them. But you can see there they do have 2,700 square
And remember I
foot
said they
homes
had different ones that are really nice.
Yeah.
This one is already pending, so that one's out on Peaceful. But they have one for 456. That's another 2719, and it's a 254
Yep.
plan. So it's going to have just as much as nice space, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths with the study.
Yeah, so that one's got the extra full bathroom in it right there too.
But check this out. They have a 1-story with a 4-bedroom and 3 baths. No backyard neighbors. I know I'm circling everything, but I think that's very important when it's a 1-story, especially because we've had a lot of people reach out and they want a 1-story with three baths. It's just really not that common.
Yeah.
And so when you find something like that, much less at $376,000.
That's juicy. So that was home number 1 that we went to. But now, JoJo, we got to slip over to home number 2 to show the price there. Let's go.
All right, Jackson, here we are in the second home.
Yeah.
And let's get into the pricing, my man. So what we're looking at here, FYI.
Oh, what?
They do not have this
Oh,
available anymore. There's
We got to cut the video. Oh.
There's a reason for it, Jackson.
Is it good
Because
or
they're
bad?
building bigger and better type of product in these homes that are selling really well, and they actually have those in inventory.
That's
so this
good.
is a pre-boss. But the ones that are super popular, let's just go right here to the paper.
Let's go to the tape.
It's going to be the Monterey, which one is sold already.
Yep.
But they do have one in inventory. The Tuscany is another amazing one at 3,400 square feet. And then the Coronado, absolutely beautiful home standing at 2,600 square feet. That's not a huge one, but it is very nice as well. But Tuscany and the Monterey, absolutely gorgeous homes. But more than that, there is markdowns.
Man.
See the red? 73, 89, 10, and 45. But look with the price point, 352, 539. The Tuscany is 539. Obviously, it's a bigger home. It doesn't have as a big markdown as you would if you want to get something right under 2,000 square feet for $352, $89,000 off, Jackson.
Man, yes.
We do have a lot of people that reach out there like, hey, I just need something right around that 18 to 2,000 square feet, lagoon, all the amenities. That fits the bill right there.
Yep, in the 300s. We do have one other thing, because they have a Florence model plan too that had the spiral staircase.
Yes.
And they've sold, but they have one of those.
And it's hard to see.
Yep.
However, just them explaining it, we haven't even personally walked up one of those, but it's super popular as well, and it's a beautiful, gorgeous floor plan with the spiral staircase, tall ceilings, everything in it. So you got to reach out to us to let us know what that looks like, because we can sit down and get this game plan going for you.
Now, JoJo, the reason that we come out to these is because they're reaching out to you with the best deals possible. Now, when we started this, it said 4.5% interest rate. That's insane. But what did they tell you? Because it just happened today.
I mean, we're in
breaking news.
Breaking news.
Woo-wee.
This is May 2025. Just on Friday, they had the meeting. They came back and put this out today fresh.
That is juicy as it gets.
Yeah.
Man, so we're going to get into these homes. Incredible luxury, and you're talking in the 400 to 500 range, and now
and they do have
$3.99.
and just FYI for someone that just doesn't need a lot of home but wants this type of style, they do have a 40-foot section with all the homes in the 300 price range, low 300s. Look, 315, 326. They have one that's closer to 4, but I mean they have one as low as 315 with the $24,000 markdown.
Dang, 40-foot, 50-foot lot. So, and that's the crazy thing. This is a 50-foot. We forgot to mention that. So all of this home on a 50-foot lot. Man, JoJo.
A 50-foot lot. All right, I'm back, but last but not least, here we are, Castle Rock Homes. Quick move-in homes at that. They have a lot of different variations. They have different lot sizes. They have gated communities, lake views, as I had mentioned, Jackson. But right now, what's really exciting is that right here, I'm going to put M for model. They have 3 available of this style house that we walked through. The one that we were in, the Lake View, it is 2575 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2-story, 3-car garage, my friend.
Yep.
Remember, we're standing out. All these, look, all the way down there, all 3-car garages
Yep.
that they have.
That's beautiful.
But not only that, Jackson, this is an amazing lake view, as you saw. 491, 994, ready in July.
Yeah, that's amazing. To be lake living, sub 500, but
And
they got
still
2
have
more.
access to the lagoon and the retreat.
Yep. 2 more in the gated section.
And then
though.
2 more. Now, this is a gated section. We always have people want gated as well. Same 4, 3, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2-story, 3-car garage, 463 and 459.
Dang.
And those are ready now.
Those are ready.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all know what you need to do. Hit up the JoJo, man.
And not only that, they have plenty of homes, different lot selections,
Yep.
and a lot of other amazing floor plans. All right, Jackson, so if you're looking for this style houses, this price point, any price point for that matter, just reach out to us. We love to help. I'm a licensed real estate agent. We are a team. We are in every part of the suburbs. But not only that, we have so many people. If you're just out in the community and all of a sudden you decided to find a home, just put our name down, give us a call, give us a text, and let us know that you found extreme value in this so we can continue to go out each and every week and do these videos for you guys.
Now, if you would like to know what it's exactly like to live in Katy, Texas, check out this video. In fact, we're doing a weekly series where we map out different sections, different suburbs, different master plan communities. We did a super in-depth deep dive of Katy, Texas, where to eat, where to shop, where to play, best homes, best deals in Katy, Texas. Check out that video right there.